do you get recruited to play Division One college soccer? Well, guess what? I'm the college soccer guy, and I'm here to help you play college soccer. And I played Division One college soccer on a full ride scholarship, so I think I have an idea. But on top of that, in the last year alone, we will have had over 50 students also be playing college soccer. 90% of those playing Division One college soccer. So I'd like to think that I've become an expert when it comes down to how to play Division One college soccer. So number one, the most important thing is you must start in 7th, 8th grade thinking about the concept of whether or not you or your son or daughter are going to want to play college soccer for two reasons. One, you have to be playing club soccer, and you need to be playing at the club soccer team at the highest level by 14, 15, 16 years old. And you don't get there just by, I want to play soccer now at 9th grade freshman year, and then you join the best club team. It's very rare, if not unlikely. So that means in 6th, 7th, 8th grade, you need to be saying to yourself and your child, and you need to recognize it within your child, or maybe your child maybe tells you, look, I really love soccer. Like, I'm obsessed. And I can just tell you a brief story about me. I used to dribble the ball everywhere. I took it to the bathroom. I slept with it in the bed. My parents never played soccer, and they were like, what is wrong with our child? He's addicted to balls. And luckily we had a coach. They didn't know anything about college soccer, but they did know about developing me as a player. And that was tremendous, that my parents found somebody who could help deal with my addiction to the sport. So I'm reaching out to you guys now saying, look, if you have an addiction to this sport like I did, then let's talk, because I want to help those types of kids play at the highest level they can. Now, 6th, 7th, 8th grade, you're like, I'm working on club soccer. I'm getting better as a soccer player. So please start recording yourself, because recording yourself will enable you to view yourself so you can watch it. And then also it will help you start practicing what it takes to make a highlight video. Okay, then now let's say you're a freshman and you've joined a club team. Let's just say it's a bottom level club team, which would be like Ep-34, NPL, maybe it's CCL, maybe it's Flight 1, Flight 2, depending on your region. That's where you are right now, but you still want to play Division 1 college soccer. I want to tell you a secret. It's not really a secret. I was playing JV soccer as a junior in high school, playing at the E64 NPL levels as a junior at 16, 17. So I wasn't doing what I'm telling you to do, start at 6th, 7th, 8th grade. I was recording video, I was working hard, but the club soccer part, I was staying in the bottom half, below this dotted line where most of the colleges are being recruited, are recruiting players. So I wasn't really being recruited, which was a problem, obviously, because I really, 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 really wanted to play college soccer. So what I had to do was constantly try out, and I got told no every single year until my senior year. And in my senior year, I did make the highest levels of youth soccer. At the time was called Development Academy, basically the same as MLS Next that is today. But I didn't get there till my senior year. So if you're not there yet, you don't have to stress. You just have to keep trying each and every year. Now, that's the club soccer aspect. Now, the highlight video. You must have a highlight video. Your highlight video can be a mix of high school and club. Mine was. A lot of my footage actually was from me playing JV soccer, and guess what? I looked pretty dang good. And I had tons from club soccer. I also put what's called a self-interview and a coach's interview into my highlight video, and we've done that for all of our students. We had one student who wasn't even being recruited by their favorite school. We put in their self-interview, coach's interview, boom. Within a week, they sent the video out to their dream school, got an offer with $80,000 scholarship. We had another student playing MLS Next, not getting any offers, put the coach in his video, boom, he gets an offer to LaSalle for also $80,000 scholarship per year. So it's just so helpful. And if you're not sure exactly what that looks like, I'll make another separate video on exactly what the self-interview and coach interview are, but you need that in your video, and then you need to have the best video you can. So you need to make sure that by position you've put the best sequences, and I have more videos on that as well. But before you go, at the end of the video, I will show you links to all those, the highlight videos and specifics. That way I can finish this video. Then you've got your highlight video, you've done the club soccer, now becomes the communication. Yeah, this is one of my favorite parts probably. You need to be able to communicate effectively with college coaches. So how do you write that first email? I'm going to tell you now, it needs to be short, sharp, and sweet. Do not give us, it should not be more than 3 paragraphs. Those paragraphs should be 3 to 5 sentences. They should be spaced. So 2 to 3 sentences space, 2 to 3 sentences space, and just tell us the facts. What's your GPA? What grad are you? What position do you play? And what level is your club team? That's all they need to know. Do not say, I wish I could play for your team. I have the passion. I'm strong and fast. They don't want any of that information. They just need the facts. Now, based off those facts, you're either going to get their interest or not. Remember, I didn't get their interest for a long time. What made the difference was eventually choosing the right ID camps. And upon going to those ID camps, having sent them video beforehand, I was able to get the interest of them at the ID camp. So then they would watch more video of me, come watch me more in person. Despite me playing JV soccer, they saw that I was playing at a high-level club team. My team won Surf Cup one year, which was really helpful. And then I started to get noticed from colleges. And then, come my senior year, I still didn't really have any interest from any Division I schools. I was mostly Division III schools, but I really, really wanted to play Division I. I went to another ID camp. That was probably my 6th or 7th ID camp. And it was a 3-day ID camp at Cal Poly. The Cal Poly coach said, we really like you. Here's an offer. Then they took it away from me 2 months later, which I had no idea. Luckily, there was another school at the camp who I expressed a lot of interest in. I kept that relationship alive because I was good at communicating with college coaches. And then eventually, I went on an official visit. They liked me as a human. And then they told me that they liked me so much, they saw me that one day I'd probably be the captain of the team. So they gave me a full ride scholarship, half academic and half athletic. And that is how I went to play Division I soccer. And for our students, it's usually relatively similar. You don't have to be playing at the highest levels of club soccer to play D1. But to play D1 at the top 25 schools, yes, you pretty much have to be playing at the highest levels. But if you're talking about mid-tier to low-tier Division Is, you could be playing at an NPL E64, but you definitely have to be going to ID camps, and you have to be going to showcases, and you have to be also an exceptional soccer player. And the exceptional soccer player part, that's something you got to work on video, maybe private coach, trainer. If you come to the recruiting process, how to email, which ID camps to pick, how to make the most of the showcase, that's when I come into play and fix your video, etc., so I can help you play Division I college soccer. I hope that was really helpful. I am the college soccer guy, as promised. Here are the links of a couple videos, how to make your highlight video, the correct email template. Down here, we can talk a little bit more about how to communicate with coaches. You should click on those because they go dive deeper into each of those aspects I talked to you guys about. Again, if you need any help, call me. Links in the description, bio, and I'll talk to you soon. Peace.